What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. Shout out to the joiners, shout out to Point of View crew, and shout out to Glicks. What's up, homeboy? None but the utmost to you and yours. You guys know I'm working on an art wall. I'm always trying to put stuff on the art wall. I apologize if some stuff that was on the art wall before, took it down, shit the fan around here, came up, it's gone, in other words. And I apologize for that. But I'm always wanting more. And let me just tell you this, I got some cool stuff. Green Eye Gemini made me some really cool stuff. The art wall. She made me this. And she made me this. The reason why I said that just now, because someone who drew me something very cool said Splinter. And I know they took a lot of care of making it. And I loved it. It was a great piece. It was right here. In NorCal wood, matter of fact. It came down. And it was sitting over there. And I moved out for a week when my mom's came back, it was gone. You know, your legs. No one knows. No one's seen it. And what can you do? And I do apologize for that. But still, I encourage you to send me some stuff to our wall. I'm going to take better care. I'm never going to take this down, leave it around. But I'm also got this. Are we having fun yet? And man, I want to tell you about the guy who gave me this. What a character. Dude got game. Not in this video, but I will. And I wanted a postcard from San Francisco, where I went this weekend. San Francisco, Oakland, the Bay Area. And I wanted a postcard to remember the time. And I thought this was fitting. And we're going to talk about Alcatraz. So, I feel bad. This might be this video. I like to shoot for like 23 minutes. This video is probably going to be around the 18 minute mark. Because I have so many pictures and videos left over from my trip. I posted a lot to Instagram. Some is still there. I need to email some off. But for now, it's in my gallery. And it always mess with my video link. Videos, man, let's get on it, man. Let's get to it. So, let me just chip on this. So man, look. I went to Alcatraz. It's one of the first things I want to do. Boom, go to San Francisco, check out Alcatraz. I was freaking blown away by how damn close it was. Dude, I've seen the movies. I've read the book. I'm all about Alcatraz. I know the whole thing. You know, these three guys, was it three guys? These three guys made a raft out of their raincoats, and people are always like, man, very daring gentlemen. Like, I can't believe they even attempted this swim. Attempted to get in the water. I just thought it was way out there by how everyone said, man, I can't believe they even attempted it. And you get there and it's just like, right there. Hey, bro, I'm not going to come this weekend. I'll come next weekend. Let me just say that if I was in a boat and it sunk and I was floating in the ocean and I was where Alcatraz is and I was able to see the shore, I'd be like, yes, because it's right there. I mean, maybe it's not right there when you're in it. I mean, I don't know. I guess it is ice cold. It says something about sharks. Objects in a mirror closer than they appear, apparently. You know that? Objects in a mirror closer than they appear in a mirror. That actually can cause a wreck. Because I was driving one time and reading that. And I was so stumped. I was just objects in a mirror that nearly got in a wreck. So it's unsafe to even put that there. Be that as it may. So, my man, when I was there checking out Alcatraz, there was a big Navy ship. I have to add that there's a guy in the vicinity, in the area, that was farting his ass off. Straight letting it rip. He had 5 different, I'm not going to say 5 different occasions, not 5 different farts, 5 different sessions. He was busting ass. He was yelling at his family, and he was running over here, and while he was yelling, he was just ripping. And he came in our area, and we tried to avoid him a couple times, but he still got shit on. And it was just crazy. And I'm really hoping when I look over the pictures, he's in the background of one of the pictures of the ship or Alcatraz. I just couldn't believe how forward he was, and he acted like, bro, he acted like no one was there. He acted like no one could hear it. He didn't even give a damn. He didn't give a rip. He's pissed off. He did give a rip. He gave all kinds of rips. He's mad at his family, yelling, and he was just farting his ass off all over Alcatraz, dog. Shitting on us even. And it's like, dude, por favor, homeboy, do you have any class at all? But, be that as it may, it reminded me of this one time when I got busted by the police. And I gave them a fake name. And that really pisses them off, because you have to sit there and try to find out who the fizzuck you are. And it really stumped them, because I gave them my mom's married name, my brother and sister's last name. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's an Italian name, and I spit out this Italian name. I worded it perfectly. I haven't spelt it, and it's like, damn. I didn't come at him with the Todd Smith. I came at him with the Whoop. Like a hardcore, hard-pronounced name, and I didn't even think twice. And they were stumped. They knew I was lying. And they were mad about it, and I was like, whatever. And I was sitting down. This cop came over and farted on me, dude. Can you believe that shit? Straight farted on me, right in my face. I was sitting down. And I said, man, that stuff smells like straight nut. That smells like straight up Spody. You took care of a couple of the fellas today, didn't ya? I mean, it's probably how you got the job. It's not who you know, it's who you blow. I started talking shit. Telling him his freaking gut smelled like a dead fish sandwich. And good looking out on him taking care of all the fellas. So then he come over and try to sit on my head. Sit on me. As I'm handcuffed and sit on the ground. Try to sit on me. Now, I'm not a chair. I'm not going to go for that. I'll take a little bit of verbal abuse. Once you start putting your moneymaker on me, I'm getting out of the way. I'm just not going to tolerate it. I'm not built like that to just say, they're like, okay, well, shit, what are we doing now? Okay, you're sitting on me now? No, dude, I'm going to, like, move, bro. And so I did try to stand, not try. I, like, stood up, and he fell down. And I was like, damn. And the first thing I said, they got real mad. I was like, I want a lawyer. And they said, no, you're going to need a doctor. I said, well, call him. I knew I was in trouble. They were putting on their gloves and shit. They handcuffed me way too hard. I think they found a handcuff for my elbow. I think there was 2 up there. And then they did some stuff to my ankles, put me in the car, and then they drove fast and slammed on the brakes, and boom. You okay back there? They slam on the brakes, and you end up on the floorboard. A little bit under the back seat. No, not back seat. They have like a little blocker. Be that as it may, bro. So, I have like history with like farts and shit. So, I can say, based on my experience, that dude at the Alcatraz was straight out of line. Be that as it may, man. So, what else am I going to say, though? But look it. And I wish I would have told that guy, you know what I wish I would have told him? The Alcatraz farter. We start calling him Farty McGee. He did it long enough to acquire a nickname. Put it that way. I wish I would have told him, dude, you almost got it started. Like, almost got it started, but not quite there, homeboy. Dude, chip out on this. So, where was I going to go next? Pardon me, por favor. Okay, I was mixed up a little bit, because this is a Killer Kern video, and I was starting to ask myself, how come I'm not talking about Killer Kern yet? And then my notes are directing me even to another story further away from the Killer Kern topic, and I was like, where are we going with this? But let me just say this, though, that I have a newfound love for Northern California. I really do. I love the place. And, I mean, don't get mad at me, because I didn't have love for it before. I have respect for it, but I've never been there. I've never been there, for one. And when I think of Northern California, I think of North Daniels. When I go to prison, North Daniels, I mean, they're an enemy. I hate to put it like that. I just can't picture in any scenario that I'd be working out with them or hanging out, eating with them, anything past, hey, what up? When I was in Toradorm, there was some that hung out in this corner where Big John from San Fernando Valley slept, and where we all kicked it, and they kicked it there, kind of in each other's space, so it's like, what's up? You know, utmost respect. Never got past that. Even when I was in Corcoran and we were on a lockdown, and the Northerners that lived next to us shot us a bag of coffee, I respected that, thought that was cool, good looking out in the coffee, but I knew they would slit my throat just as easy as sliding the bag of coffee. It's not like, oh, give me the coffee, cool, we're friends now, right on, drop my guard, like that was cool of them. It's not even up to them whether or not they want to be my friend. So, I mean, North Daniels, and then Northern California woods, NorCal woods, hang out with NorCal woods. My comfort zone is hometown Bakersfield boys, homeboys, and those dudes I meet in reception. Orange County, LA, IE, Ventura, because then when I get to mainline, I see dudes from Orange County, like, hey, what's up, homeboy? I was in reception with your homeboy. In fact, there's a kite from him. I see those dudes on the mainline. I don't see really NorCal dudes on the mainline that I know from reception. And it's kind of where you build a bond, you stay there, and it's just a thing. I'm just comfortable with SoCal woods, hometown Bakersfield boys. So, it tripped me out when I was thinking, have I ever had a NorCal road dog? And I had to wreck my mind and was like shocked to figure out only one. I only had one NorCal road dog, and it wasn't until I got my second number, my F number, and it was Flea from Mendocino County. Good dude. We kicked it tough in New Delano. When I get talking fast, sometimes I will mispronounce even the easiest of words. Odd. Flea. Good dude, man. We kicked it tough. His crime was he did a simple robbery on some marijuana. Get a little bit of weed. Had a gat, whatever. Look at this. Little weed robbery. On his way to the car, at his car though, boom, he shot into the ground. Bro, you just fizzed up. California has a very tough 10-20 life law when it comes to guns. If you're committing a felony and you fire a firearm, 10 years. So he turned a simple little weed robbery into 10 years just for shooting a gun into the ground. Kicked it at New Delano. Him and I were dogs. Worked out together. Pinocchio partners. All that. Good dude. I can say this though, that I have a newfound love for Northern California because, trip on this, they have Ben & Jerry's in a storefront. I seen two. I seen one, I wanted to stop, we couldn't, and like the other one, I was like, damn, it's the second one, I want to go there. They have a Jelly Belly. A Jelly Belly that even gives tours. You know the jelly beans? They can make a freaking jelly bean like this taste like popcorn. They got my freaking respect all day long. So Northern California is packed with beautiful things. It's packed with beautiful people. And man, I'm glad to have been able to experience it because I went to Sacramento 2 weeks ago and I went to Oakland and San Francisco yesterday. I'll be hitting it up more and I look forward to it. I look forward to getting on that northbound train. Know what I mean? So, shout out to NorCal. Anyways, man, look at though. So, Killer Kern. The Killer Kern is a treacherous, treacherous river. 2 people just drowned 2 weeks ago. And 317 people have drowned at all. And I think 15 people a month, although I couldn't get the numbers and the stats. I count how many people a month. And I'm really hoping this video don't die on its own. Here's my experience with the Kern River. I had stolen some stuff. I was out trying to sell it. This dude was giving me a ride. I felt like he was trying to lowball me and hustle me by taking me to his uncles and his primos and his gardeners and all of his friends trying to buy my stuff, and they're lowballing me. Like, dude, I can get more than this. You just can drive me to my friends to sell this shit. Even to prove my point, I asked a dude on the street, hey, you want to buy this in a parking lot at a store? He's like, yeah. I'll buy it for the price I wanted. So he's going to go get money. Dude, give me a ride. Tripped out. Oh, no, it's a cop. It's a cop. I said, a cop? What's your first clue? The Copenhagen or the mom tattoo? The acne scars, the trucker hat. I mean, where you at, dog? This dude is nothing like a cop. And even if he was, what'd you do wrong? You didn't steal anything, nor did you try to sell anything. If you committed any crime at all today, it's lowball to me. And wasting my time and trying to get me to sell my shit to your freaking primo. You're wasting my time, dog. When I said that, we all got in the car and he started up and he drove for an hour out into the Kern River, out into the canyon. So we get out in the damn canyon, out in the middle of nowhere, and he jumps out. He's like, we're staying here tonight. I'm like, whatever. And my old lady, it's me and my old lady, him and his old lady. And I don't know if he's trying to intimidate us. That's what my old lady thought, because she was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, worst case scenario, you and I, talking about old lady, are going to be driving out of this in that car. Don't even trip. It's like, nothing bad's going to happen to us. Believe that. I don't know what his move is. Don't care. Then he's like, let's jump in the river. And it looked real, real calm. And the worst part about it is I took off my brand new Vans and I didn't even forget to take them with us, because when we left, actually I was down the river. Like I left that spot. Because he's like, let's jump in. Got down to our shorts and we jumped in and we swam out a little ways. And the current was like moving like this. And you could tell it was moving. If you threw a leaf in there, the leaf would travel. But it's still like calmish. We get in and it's carrying us like this, but you could swim back towards like this. And they would carry you a little ways and you'd like swim. The problem was when you started to swim to the shore. Ain't happening. You can't get there. You're like stuck in place. You're like, whoa. And it freaking tripped me the physic out. I was like, hey bro, did you bring me out here to drown me? It's like, okay, I will sell my things to your primo for $5. Like, all you had to say is you were that serious about it. Did you bring me out here to drown me for my items and for me, like, bro, dog, you could buy it for $5, homeboy. Get me out of here. But he couldn't get me out of there, nor could he get himself out of there. And he'd swim out further than me. And I wasn't panicking, and he was. And that's the big difference. I was just like, okay, I got this shore. This is bullshit. I guess I will sell it for $5. Like, damn, he's got a hell of a way of doing business. So then I get to the shore, and he's out there, like, panicking. And I think I saved his life by saying, hey, dude, quit being a fucking bitch. Take a deep breath and just fight. Make progress, bro. If you make progress, you're gonna get here. And he was actually crying. And I'm like, okay, snarf, snarf. He got to the shore. He was a mess. We met our little camp and we're like laying down for bed. Like the sun wasn't all the way down yet. He was in shock. And I was like, so you still gonna sell my stuff to your uncle or nah? I didn't know where he was at. He really checked out. He let it affect him. Bro, what I'm trying to say is you will go in there and you'll get sucked under. Even if you're like, at that time, when I jumped in, I was trying to swim back. I got tired, so I stayed like this. And you know how you kind of like float up to your neck? I felt a current down that was tickling my toes. That was hauling ass. If you had went under, if I would go under him like this, I would not have came back up. Oh, hell no. Never that. So, dude, and let me just say this, man. Definitely, okay, no, I mean, another little story. When I got on New Delano, and it's awkward. You want an awkward story? When I got on New Delano, the day I got out, went to my mom's house. She was staying at my aunt's house. It had no electricity. It's getting shut off. My aunt moved out. Left my mom in there, and I showed up there, and it's like, this is not what I anticipated getting out. Homeboy came and picked me up. He lived in the river area. Bumfuck out there, just, you know, the river. He lived out there. Like, they got Weldon, Lake Isabella, Bodfish. He lived out there. So we get out there, and he tells his old lady, he's like, hook up one of your girlfriends, one of your homegirls for Splinter. He just got out. I've been down 30 months. They try to provide. That's common. You get out, homeboy's like, I'm going to bring, my old lady's going to bring one of her homegirls for you. You know, give you access to something that you've not had access to in 30 months. I don't really care. I took 10 Norcos. I was drinking, smoking weed. Whatever's clever, dog. I really don't, that's not my focus. I'm just kind of tripping. Just glad I'm out. It's like, yeah, this is awesome, bro. Tripping in a good way, not tripping in a bad way. In the building, I'm feeling myself. So the girlfriend's making call after call after call and can't get a hold of nobody. And she really started to upset her. And I was like, dude, don't trip out. She's like, dang it. She can't come, she said. She's like, I'm going to find somebody. She's like, I'm like, calm down. But she's getting worked up. Finally, homeboy's like, why don't you just do it then? Why don't you just do it? You want to do it so bad? You want to hook him up? She's like, no, I'm trying to help you out. She told my homeboy, you're the one that said call homegirl. So I'm trying to call homegirl and I can't. You're mad at me. I'm trying to do what you asked. No, I know he's saying, but you're very dedicated. And he's like, you're acting real anxious. And it's like, if you're that dedicated, that committed to it, do yourself. He's like, oh, is that what you want? He's like, well, that's what you want. I'm like, hey, guys, how what I want? I'm like, I can't even tell you guys apart from the back. And that's not a compliment. Let's talk about what I want. I'm straight, super straight. To the Norcos and I'm playing like whatever game this is. I'm cool. They're arguing about that. I removed myself from the situation. Went outside and saw a guy working on his car. He's like, dude, come here. I'm over there. And he had his deck out and a battery. He's like, man, take these 2 wires, put them right here on this yellow thing. Not on the blue one. On the yellow thing right here. And I was like, the yellow thing. He's like, just touch him on the yellow thing, not on the blue one. And I touched him, I'm pretty sure on the yellow. I know it was on the yellow. But then it went, it fired up and I looked and I was on the blue and I was like, fuck. And he's like, fuck! Damn it! And he came and grabbed it and threw it down and kicked it. And he's like, motherfuck! And I just like walked off and I was thinking, fuck, and I could hear them in the house. So why don't you just do it? If you want him to do it, fuck, I guess you do it. Just book his whammer. I don't know, bro. It's crazy. Anyway, be that as it may, I was going to add some other type of shit, but I did tell you I was going to keep it a little bit short. I did not want this fucking video to die right now by itself, never that. So what I'll do is I'll cut it loose now, and when it's shorter, that means it'll upload faster. And I can upload it tonight instead of uploading it tomorrow. And that way I could do a video tomorrow. I love it when a plan comes together. Nothing but most love and respect. Video tomorrow. Cut the string, let it fly. Peace.